right, got the gate all opened up for him. I mean, it looks like rain. It's coming again today. But here comes the excavator. He's coming on in with it. There she goes. You know, it's funny, I've noticed up here and in recent years, you know, it used to be when you're back in areas like this and you meet somebody on the road, or, you know, you walk past them or whatever it might be, like you acknowledge the person, right? And you know, you tip your hat or you wave, you say hi, you know, something. But it's like, it seems like, you know, the last, I don't know how many years, but more recent times, just the way, you know, I don't know if it's a California thing or if it's just this new generation and the way society is. I mean, you'll meet these people on a trail, or you'll walk by them, they'll look you right in the eye and then just look away, or, you know, they don't wave at you. And yeah, it's really just a shame that that's the way people interact with each other nowadays, more often than not. You know, it's really a shame. You know, I mean, I know you go to smaller towns and things like that, and, you know, even like you just cross over the state line over into Nevada, and like people, you'll be driving down the highway and people will wave at you. They don't even know you, but they just wave. And, you know, I just find that to be, you know, a much better way to be as a person, is just, you know, acknowledge the people that you come into contact with. You don't just look at them and then look away and, you know, act like whatever. Like that's what's wrong with, you know, everything in society today, in my opinion, is that right there. And then, you know, that, I mean, as funny as it sounds, but like that kind of parlays over into like the way people drive. You know, when people are driving, they're not respectful. They cut in front of you. They're not worried about where anybody else is going except for where they're going. And, you know, I mean, if everybody would just take a few extra minutes out of their day and just relax and maybe, you know, let somebody in, let a car in, or if somebody, you know, needs to turn in front of you, let them turn, you know, instead of, it's like always like this race when you're driving to like get in front of somebody, and it's like, you know, like, where are you going? Like, we're all headed to the same place. Like, where are you going? So anyways, that's just something that kind of dawned on me today, and I just wanted to share it. Hopefully some people will appreciate that. Maybe they won't, but yeah. So anyways, we got the excavator dropped off at the track, and I'm heading back into town. We're gonna meet up with some more of the guys and see how everything's going and carry on about our day. So there's some deer right there. Look at that. That's a good sized deer right there. Look at that. Might as well stop and get him real quick. Those are some big boys right there. That is a big forking horn. He's a 3-point. And then there looks like about a 4x4 over there off to the right, and then a small forking horn. Three male deer right there. That's just right by the Sherwin yard there. All right, so we got the 290 over here, and pretty much par for the course. The pin that we were dealing with the other day came out, or started to come out. So we got Mike over here. They're gonna weld it. We were supposed to weld it, but we just hadn't got around to it yet. I was hoping it would kind of hold up, but it's this one right here. So I think we're gonna try to weld that thing into where it'll stop working its way out. And we'll probably check the rest of them. Just kind of make sure they're all gonna stay in. So that track started coming apart on us, and we got Mike out here. Mike and Dan came out real quick, just ran up from the shop with the welding truck, and we were able to weld that pin back in place. So that thing should be good for those guys. They can do what they need to do with it for the next couple days. And on to the next project. These are Pella windows here. A very good quality window we got from Taylor over at Country Glass. And you can see all the front ones are in. Really just have those few left on the back. And they did a double flashing on these things, and then plus we're gonna still go with the Tyvek around the building, so should be nice and secure for the waterproofing on those. They're all caulked in as well, so that's pretty cool. This back portion of the house it's nearly done. We got all the rafters and everything ready to go. We're just that last little section there they're framing to get those windows in, and then finish out the roof and be able to waterproof this thing and move on to the next phase. It's coming along. It's a good looking house. Starting to look like the picture that the architect drew.
Yeah, I originally had one in here. Oh, here we go. I took it off. Finally down there.
So, got the last little bit of framing getting finished up right here on this A-frame section. We had to do kind of a funky weight transfer there. We made a special hanger for that because the windows, the structural design didn't allow for the windows that were ordered. Like over here, these fit good, but we had a problem with the windows on this last section here. So Yeah, I know. I got a very polite message from somebody last night saying that he's never seen anybody take 3 years to frame a house. Just wanted to clarify, we actually started the foundation in June of last year on this one, and it's an extremely complex, as you can see, all the structural elements, very complex. So this was not an easy frame to do. It's always easier to sit on the couch and tell people how they should do things. But when you're out here doing it, you run into real problems and you have to come up with real solutions. So that's what we've done here. We've done pretty good with this house. It's a little bit behind, but things are coming together. The windows are in, all except for those windows. And I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. Could always go better, but you know.
Round 2 of moving the flooring. Usually I got my music playing. I got all kinds of good stuff going on in here. There's Max over in the corner, keeping an eye on me. That's close. We got this first beam put in. They got the ends all primered, so it stopped just the water damage. Now our 6x6 goes directly on top of that beam. Yep. Doing the same thing on this one right here. Over here we got this jacked up. We got our supports in there added in. So now this will go back together. Again, we primered it all, stop the water damage. And here we go for our next one.
All right, we just got a call from Brent. He's swinging some material over here with the crane, and it's kind of an interesting pick. So he gave me a call. We're gonna take a look and see what he's doing, but it looks like it's going way down this hillside over here. So I'm gonna come over here and get some footage of this, see what's check it out here. You can see he's got the jib and everything out on this one. set the stickers on top. So he's got to swing way on out there, actually down where those guys are. I like that rock. They saved that rock. Squeeze it right in between those beams there, or those columns. Yeah, back when I was framing, my dad would have made us carry all that down by hand.
Yeah.
There's no way we would have got a crane for that. But times have changed. Work smarter, not harder, right? That's a lot of boom right there. And now we're gonna go for the beams. See how many of those he tries to grab at once. So I think this beam here, they're gonna go ahead and set it right in place where it goes. They've already got the got it all cut out for the flange on the steel, and I can see the guys are down here ready to help them get it in the hole there. Gotta have those cat-like reflexes when you're up there about 10 plus feet in the air right there. It wouldn't be a very pretty fall at all. They've got all their nailers bolted to the posts here. Looks like they still got a few more to go, and then they'll be able to start getting their first floor framing going up. This looks like a pretty complex foundation here. Quite a bit to it. It's definitely gonna be a little tricky getting it in there. Looks like it fit good, so they're gonna put the bolts through. I think this guy might have a problem. He doesn't quite realize it yet. We're gonna try to catch up to him and stop him. I don't think you're supposed to drive like that.
No. Or pull it next to him.
Your gate's down. Your gate's down. Down.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and share, and we'll see you on the next one.